Yes, sir.
Yo, you guys, welcome back to another episode of The Cloudy
Kick back.
And today's special guest is Mr. Young Scratt, baby. It's about time we had you on.
Man.
We overdue.
I've been trying to get up here. So yeah, busy. I know y'all been busy.
Shit, my nigga said I'm about to go to Atlanta for the whole summer talking about we busy. Yo, you busy.
Man, what? Shit, man. Hey, I'm glad I wanted to stop here first before I left.
Hey, that's love.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
What's up, Jordan? You started off or what?
Yeah, man. I mean, plain and simple, because we just gonna start here. How did you manage to pull a full 360 from 2010, 2011 to, I'm gonna say 2025?
That's a long spin right there.
Between them times,
Yeah.
I ain't never started working.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been in a group since 2010. I left the group.
LOE?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I left the group 2022.
Wow. So you was in there for a nice minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
how you, in the midst of it, how do you pull off a 360?
I mean, if you just slide on them, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I just had to. I had to refocus. I had to refocus. I had to talk to my label. I had to make sure contract and shit was straight. I had to get a totally different manager and make sure somebody was like really in my corner. And I met my manager, Magnificent, over there.
So how do you keep your sound original in today's game? I mean, being that, it's 2025, music different.
I listen to what's out, and then I when I record, I just picture myself with the crowd, and I pick a beat that I know that a crowd would like, and the lyrics just come to me.
Okay, so that's not the hard part, huh?
No, that's the easy part.
I feel like writer's block a real thing. You don't think so?
Yeah, it is, but I always think positive before I start anything in music. I be in a positive mindset before I start writing. But sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be in a bad mood, and sometimes it's better depending on what's going on.
Okay, you know coming out with some aggressive music?
Yeah, it's like there's no internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then we don't want to get you in a lovey-dovey mood before you start recording that. You know what I mean?
You Kid 5 coming.
So how did artists like T.I. and Yo Gotti, shape your style, your artistry?
Just listening to him as a kid in high school.
So Yo Gotti was one of your favorites?
Oh yeah, for sure. I fuck with Dolph too, but
I was about to say, Dolph.
I fuck with
Dolph.
Dolph.
Okay.
I definitely fuck with Dolph. Growing up, I was listening to Yo Gotti. What the fuck? He came out with the 5-star shit.
Yeah.
And that shit was going.
That shit was hot. I mean, Yo Gotti seems like every time he drop music, it's on fire. Like he don't never drop no weak shit.
He don't drop no
But he take him a couple years to drop, and then he drops some heat.
Yeah. What's the album Harder Than Ever? That's my shit.
When he was on with the gray and white, gray and black album.
This that album where he was like in the middle of the street, like the fire behind him in the house. Yeah, that one.
I fuck with Project Pat a lot.
Definitely fuck with
Pat.
Project
I went to go see him at Parallel. That shit was crazy. I was drunk as fuck.
I was a heavy 3-6 Mafia fan.
Yeah, right.
Before somebody told me like, bro,
what?
They worship the devil, or the songs that they used to make, just worshiping the devil type stuff.
But I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go listen to the older 3-6, when it was 666 Mafia. Go listen to that.
Okay.
Like the Mystic Styles, the first album.
Okay.
Listen to that. You see what I'm talking about,
man.
That's my boy. I mean, the group, that's a group that you're at.
Yeah, I fuck with the group. And rest in peace to Gangsta Boo.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. That was crazy. That bad dope, man. Y'all leave that shit alone, y'all. Leave that shit alone.
It ain't worth it.
So, what does dream to reality really mean to you personally?
Just chase your dreams. Everybody gonna say this. Everybody gonna say that. People gonna tell you this is how you make it. You make your own way. It ain't no blueprint. Everybody got their own rocket going up, and I keep telling motherfuckers that. Like, you got your own. Yeah, you got your own way going up. It ain't nobody. You're not gonna get on just because so and so said do it this way. I don't give a damn who it is.
I feel like that's I'm gonna call it cap. Cause I feel like you got the blueprint. Cause I'm calling it cap. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call it fair. You know what I'm saying? I don't really
talk to me. Talk to me.
I don't
say
really call it
that
out often because you was in a group for a minute and just.
But he's a star.
You know what I'm saying? Like you the guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a twofer. How do you manage? How do you parlay meeting?
Go ahead.
How do you parlay meeting Miami Mike and Soulja Boy into getting signed with Trillville into the 360? That's what, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything coming back in circle. Like how? That's what I'm calling cap. Like you had a plan.
Okay, so we had to get to that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling cap. You had a plan.
Niggas always got plans. You got a plan when you start.
Look, but if the music was shitty or any of that, they wouldn't be interested. So you gotta get somewhere. You gotta do something to get their attention. Something to make them be like, why you, nigga, out of all of these people. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's just how I met.
So is going viral go? Like, or you just let shit like that happen? I mean, because I feel like you definitely be like on some. Like your artistry, everything on your page is quality. Like you know what I'm saying. You don't got nothing on your shit is you got high quality camera guys. You always got your video shoots are quality. Who comes up with these ideas? And do you think it's gonna go?
Hell
just naturally. Viral?
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna go naturally viral because, like you said, I put out quality over quantity. I'm gonna make sure whatever I'm dropping is gonna be way past the standard, way past what's out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just. I'm gonna beat the competition. I'm gonna try to beat the competition every time I drop something.
What's the most money you spent on a music video?
The most money I spent on a music video we spent $8,000.
Wow.
We spent $8,000.
I need a horn for that, Jordan.
We spent $8,000 to throw time.
That's crazy.
Plus travel.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many scenes y'all on there?
We did 3. Mm-hmm. No, we did. Because I had 4 different. We did 4 different scenes. I had 4 different outfits. So and shout out Don P and Todd Uno. They directed that throw song video that I got with Lil Scrappy's artist Frankie B. Check that
out. So what's the story behind DoorDash?
DoorDash. Ooh.
I was listening to that on the way in.
Did you fuck with it?
Yeah, man, bro. That's why I was fucked up doing a lot of shit listening to that driving, bro. It was, I'm like, man, hell no, you damn right, bro.
So I order a shitload of DoorDash. My household, we order a lot of fucking DoorDash. And I said,
you got the DoorDash pass for a year, or
yes, for sure. So I'm like, I'm about to make a song about because I do look for viral moments that's easy to catch that ain't nobody doing.
Okay.
So dreams are reality. But yeah. So I'm like, cool. I'm about to make a DoorDash song because there's no DoorDash songs and ain't nobody in the city did it. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to do that shit. So I hit up one of my artists, Vandalin Monroe.
Yo, artist.
I got another artist that we gonna bring up. Her name Vandalin Monroe.
Okay.
And she dope. She just had a baby, so y'all see her in a minute.
Okay.
Y'all see her in a minute. No, for sure. So yeah, I hit her up and I told her, I said, yo, we gonna make a song called DoorDash. And she like, what? I'm like, just trust me. And I came up with a catchy hook. I came up with a catchy intro, and
and that's that.
We went up.
You said you spending $300 on child support and it's going to DoorDash. I'm like, you know what? I may not be on child support, but I know I definitely be sending my son and the situation.
That shit gonna add up.
Easily. I'm like, goddamn, like.
No, I don't like to go back and look at my purchases.
Fuck you. I don't like looking at the cash app, like the request.
I don't see that either.
It's a lot of my fucking money.
I just like look, spend it and just know that nigga we working to get it back.
Yep, that's it.
Hey, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Real shit.
That's it. And it's going stupid. DoorDash is going stupid on TikTok. I hadn't really posted it on IG like that, but it's going stupid on TikTok. It's like over 100 people made videos DoorDash into this. And that was my plan.
Yeah, one thing I can say,
that's smart.
A stark difference between your TikTok and your Instagram.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Everything.
How the hell do you juggle that shit?
My manager, she keep me organized. I let her run the TikTok, I run the IG,
that's hard.
YouTube. It's like you need a team.
You do.
So
you do need a team, and that's facts. So how do you build yours? I mean, I know that you went through, dealing with a couple people, but
I built mine. I wanted to get people. I built my team for people that didn't rap. I don't want rappers, around me too much. Like I don't want rappers too much on my team. I have Vandal in my row, but she's an artist I'm bringing up. That's fine. But just
I know what you're saying, though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want a bunch of people that want to do music. That I need people that's all for me.
Agree.
Right.
But this is their job separately from the industry.
Yeah, if you want to be a rapper, no. I need somebody that don't want to be a rapper. Somebody that, somebody that be like, we gonna win. Yeah, I need you focused on me and just ideas about me. Everything is about me. If you want a team, I'm solo. I'm solo now. Back then with the group thing, it was too much.
Do you miss it at all?
The group? No. I went through too much bullshit, especially around the time my mom passed away. Yes. I went through the worst shit.
Yeah,
we gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna ask you. Answer for cancer.
Yeah, that's one of the records I made for my mom, and for everybody else that's dealing with it. And shout out to Britt Band. Her mom was going through that, and they're going through that whole thing. So my prayers is with you, Britt. I love you. I pray that, you know, God step in there and help the situation and comfort you and your family while y'all going through this.
Yeah, real shit.
Amen. Yo, so what do you look for when you collabing with a new artist?
Their voice, the, you know, the catchiness. I look at their following too, but sometimes you never know what's gonna hit, so you just gotta take a chance. But if I like your voice and I like your image and I like what you're doing, and I feel like if you got enough, if it makes sense,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Well, who do you like to record with the most? What studio you like to go to?
I go to the live room. I record with my guys.
Okay, live room.
Yeah, Sam Fire.
Is that who you do majority of your tracks with?
Yep. Before it was Shad, which is Armand Rashad now. So
Shit! Shout out to
Shad. Shout out to my guy.
Yeah, he's chasing his music as well right now.
Yeah, he fired. He didn't drop what 2 albums.
Right. I'm like, he told me he said he didn't want to miss his opportunity. I guess because he's behind, you know, and not is in the forefront as an artist.
One thing about Armand, he helped a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But he got tons of great ideas. So it's like I don't blame him. He got so much. He got so many great ideas. He can use that on himself now. Well,
how has acting, helped your music or vice versa?
Great, because it's another stepping stone for me. I did the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. Was it 2 years ago that movie came out?
Wow, yeah. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, that's a Warner Brothers movie. So that was a big. That really like.
How was that?
It was dope. We did the same scene like the scene that I was in. We did it like 6 times because I kept laughing. And I said,
that's when you always in that.
Yeah. The auditorium. Yeah.
So I watch that movie frequently. That movie was fire.
Yeah. So when the part that I kept laughing on, it was a dude. He was talking about the dude wearing the dashiki, and then when he was sitting next to me, the way he got up and the way he was talking about on stage, I just kept cracking up. And they said, "Look, laugh one more time."
Hey, yo, how many times did you laugh?
We did it so awkward. He stand up so awkward.
Yeah,
it's just so weird. I laughed at that thing. I'm like,
and imagine him right in front of you.
That probably was crazy.
Yeah. Yep. So we did it like six or 7 times, bro. And they told me, they was like, look, if you laugh one more time, we gotta go.
So was everybody else perfect and you was the only one laughing?
I kept laughing, but they got the scene down. But you know what? This is what it was. The directors and everybody remember who I was, and they said, hey, we gonna put you in a database, so when we need extras, we'll call you. Okay. And they've been doing that. So it's like, and I asked some of the actors that were there, and I told them, and shout out to my dude, Blame Swoop. Shout out to him. He's one of the people that he's involved with a lot of the stars you see, a lot of the movies that's coming out. He doing the behind the scenes stuff. But I had talked to a couple of the actors, the big actors that was in the movie, and they were saying that they started as actors. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, right, facts.
You know what I mean?
Are you going to parlay any while you in Atlanta, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can.
Man, that's the hub right now. That's the major hub for all that.
For sure.
Yeah. So we keep dodging the team question.
Oh, you rotating back?
Yeah, we got to because he ain't never answered it.
What's up? What's the team question?
So how did you meet Miami Mike and Soulja Boy?
We had a song called "The Money Walk." It was going stupid viral.
Mm-hmm.
That Don P had already picked us up. He had already flew us out to. He flew the group out to Atlanta, signed us, got behind the record. Record started blowing up more, and then Miami Mike and Soulja Boy came about.
That shit wild.
Yeah.
That shit wild. Like you say, so good quality.
Yeah, good quality record. And the song blew up.
No, you got a million plaque off of that, so we already know.
So Ayo and Teo, y'all know the Rolly with the Dab Ranch. They danced to it. It blew it up even more.
That's crazy.
It was gone. And then Jazzy Faye picked it up. He picked it up too, shared it. I said, oh yeah, the record gone.
Jazzy Faye.
What was that feeling like?
It felt good. It felt good because it's been a long time coming. It's just, we weren't. It didn't hit as well as it was supposed to because we was having problems within the group. So it wasn't like, nigga, we made it. We didn't feel like we made it yet because we having internal problems.
Well, I'm happy that you out of that situation.
Yeah,
because I feel like they was, stopping your rocket, as you said.
I would say you can say it.
I don't think we ever would have been able to experience the BET Awards and take that next step. You know what I'm saying? With that whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how was the awards?
The award show was good. We gonna go this year. We going next month.
Y'all going for the 25th?
Yep, we going next month.
So it's next month. It's in June.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be black tie and stuff. They got the promos.
That's hard. They come to black tie event.
Why don't y'all come out?
To Atlanta?
No, that's not. I think the BT Awards is gonna be in LA. Yeah, y'all should come
Shit,
out.
man, you know, man. Look, man, I'm spending so much money. Y'all really
I just moved.
Come out, man.
I could probably come out. I mean, I'm trying to take a trip for the summer, but you know, shit. When you take a trip, I did this in 2023. You spend bread, and then you gotta rotate, and then fuck some shit up, bro. I spent like $4,200 on Mexico, then came back home and fucked some shit up.
Damn.
And I'm like, hey, yo, BC, I should never leave.
That's a different trip, though. That's OC, you know what I'm saying?
Write that down. We're gonna go to Mexico.
Yeah. Go Royalty Suites, what is it, Riviera? They nice.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It sound like we're playing, don't it?
I mean, I would definitely suggest Mexico. Like I went to the Hard Rock Riviera Maya when I went.
Yeah, the Rivieras, they nice. I like Rivieras, the all-inclusive sauce.
Definitely gotta go.
But I'm scared to get on the airplane right now. Niggas be crashing.
Everything is. I've been sending her stuff. I shouldn't have.
When we been growing up, I feel like niggas wasn't getting in the plane crashes. And that was like what, one every week or something.
We about to drive. We driving to St. Louis.
Okay.
This Wednesday.
That's like what y'all driving from Atlanta to
from
St.
here.
Louis?
We driving from here to St.
That's like
Louis.
what, an 11-hour drive?
Yeah, I was
8 hours.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an 8-hour drive.
Nice little ride. Nice little
11-hour
ride.
round trip because of St. Louis to Atlanta.
Yeah, you a road warrior, so look, Georgia's been all over the road.
Yeah.
I drove from here to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you ain't drove to California though.
I didn't.
Right, so I
She
drove
just
back
said something
home.
about that on the way
That's
here.
crazy.
Driving
Yeah.
to Vegas.
Yeah, I drove back from Cali. This shit ain't no hoes.
Was that 3 days?
It'll take about 2-3 days if you stay. I was going from 6 to 6 in terms of driving, so
Every 12 hours.
yeah. So you know, it wasn't too bad, but you know, just gotta, you know, you should make content.
Yeah.
That's something perfect for you.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that.
Shit.
I think that's one of the. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's one. Everybody got something they can work on and do better.
Facts.
It's content for me.
Facts.
I'm
Clumsy. All right, so
No, for real, man. I've been doing this guerrilla. I'm gonna do this.
acknowledge the clumsiness. No, we gonna try
definitely fuck with the content. Like, I definitely am terrible with content.
crazy, man.
Terrible.
The content to get you paid, man. You never know
really
which one of your
do,
posts
bro.
go. Once your posts go viral, that's money.
Agreed. I've been
That's
trying
so
to
much
branch
money.
out and do some more stuff that I don't necessarily do.
My first check from Facebook, I think it was $1,500.
Wow.
Just a post, just from one
From
post.
one post?
One post.
Well, how good did the post do?
The post did good. I think it hit like, I think it got like 150,000 views.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was just
That's doable.
that
Like,
was just me making content.
that's
I
doable.
mean, that was just me doing. I'm gonna show y'all what the post was, but it was just me being funny, like being. I wasn't even trying to
Do nothing.
Yeah, I was just being goofy.
I mean, that's when it's organic. That's when it's the best.
Yep.
Shit.
So, I mean, on Make Her Go Viral, you know, on Might Go Viral, I should say, the She Mix. How'd you get 8 girls to pull up? Like, 8 popular women to get in one place? Bro, that's not easy.
That was hard. It was hard. I called, Brittany was the first person I called, Britt Band. She was the first person I hit up. I got her, and she wanted to know who I was on the song. And I said, Britt, I don't know. I said, I'm trying to put it together, but these are the people that I got in mind.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I don't like doing songs with a whole bunch of people. And she said, I don't like doing songs with a bunch of people, but she said, let's just do it. Let's do it. She gave me the shot.
All right, cool.
That's what's up.
I got Britt. I got
Well, once you knocked her in, I guess everybody else fell, huh?
It was pretty
I got that girl Ja. Y'all know Ja. I got Rika. Shout out to Rika.
Yeah.
I got Ivy Jazzo. I got Dave Masson.
Shout out to David Sign. Yeah, even shout out to we got him on the show.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Rika the same day as
I got Miss BJ, Jesse Jets, and Nina Nicole.
Nina Nicole, I'm not hip to Nina Nicole.
She fire.
I like her name.
She a vet.
She's a vet.
She a
Huh?
vet.
She a singer?
Rapper. Yeah.
Nina,
And I
Nina
wanted
Nicole.
I wanted to get Rika on there because Rika sing, and I wanted to give it a whole other beast. A whole other. You said you ain't seen the video yet.
I haven't. I'm about to look. I'm about to see. I'm about to look now.
I mean, I was him to Rika before, but that's how I got to Ivy Jazzo from the video because it had Ohio Church.
And I got hip to Envy Jazzo from Castleberry.
Who posted it?
Ohio Church.
They posted the song.
They posted the video because it went viral. They had posted the viral. They posted the clip of the viral. They reposted it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
I didn't see that. I must have missed that post. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and look.
So, you ready to dive into a segment or?
Yeah, we definitely dive into a segment, man. You know,
A little pick a side,
little
you
pick
know,
a side,
you might want to take a shot for this or
Yeah,
for
you definitely might want to take a shot for this.
Oh, Ratchet Rundown is the one you take a shot for.
No,
Pick a side
God.
is decent.
It might be.
All right, so I mean, Call of Duty or 2K?
Fuck.
Start off easy.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
Yep.
That was quick.
Xbox or PlayStation.
PlayStation.
That's Jake. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta come to the PC life. I ain't gonna lie to you. You come to the PC life, man. They going up on prices. You see what they doing?
See, the problem is with that, I don't have nobody on the PC. None of my friends on the Xbox. Everybody on the PC.
Shit, but they make all the games we play cross compatible.
That's true.
Yeah, let's get bucky. Old school rap or old school R&B? Or new school rap, I should say, my bad. And then old school R&B. What's the question?
I'm gonna have to go old school R&B.
Facts. I hope so.
I put on old school R&B when I'm just I'm just cruising. I don't want to hear rap. Sometimes I ain't in the mood to listen to rap.
When I'm drunk and driving, I be putting on R&B.
Yeah, I just want to chill.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to relax and vibe and think about some memories and
Keep it going.
Rondo or Chris Paul?
That's tough. This nigga is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Word.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul or Rondo?
Over Rondo?
Russell Westbrook or Kyrie?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wow. You coming hard.
I'm saying Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double for 3 years. Kyrie got a ring.
I'm gonna have to go Kyrie. I like both of them.
Man, I fuck with Brody though, man. I'm sorry.
I fuck with Russell too. Russell know how to control the floor.
Drums or flats?
What?
Drums or flats?
I don't eat chicken with bones in it.
Oh, you ain't like boneless wings?
I like boneless wings.
So you just eat chicken nuggets?
So who got the best boneless wings then?
That's chicken nuggets. Who got the best?
Who got the best?
Because I don't know where to get no boneless chicken wings at. I like chicken tenders though.
Wingstop.
Oh, Wingstop got the sauce?
Wingstop. You fuck with what's that shit called? Cane's? Cane's good too.
Cane's don't got no seasoning, bro. And they only got one sauce.
That's it.
It's like, bro, I'm doing this bum ass one sauce. Like, I want some barbecue sauce. What are we doing? I went to the window and asked one time because I didn't know. They was like, we only have one sauce. I'm like, damn, I don't come here. I didn't know.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Shit.
That shit is crazy.
Dirk or Youngboy? Yeah.
They asking the wrong questions. With the right questions, but the wrong questions. Fuck.
Yeah, man. You gotta make it hard.
Real shit.
Cause if it was me, I'd probably pick a Youngboy. I don't really like Dirk.
I really don't need it.
I like Youngboy. I think Youngboy songs is better.
Yeah,
I say that. Youngboy records is better. I say that.
But is Dirk really a thug?
I don't know. I think it's from the research. From the research, I keep hearing it was his daddy.
It was his daddy.
I keep hearing about that.
So he was living off the street cred, huh?
Yeah.
Cause they showed the video of him holding a gun and he didn't really know how to hold it. You know what I'm saying?
I know they get busy down there in Chicago.
Oh no, facts. That's shot right.
They get busy for sure.
No cap.
Keith Sweat or R. Kelly?
Keith Sweat, you taking it back.
We said old school R&B.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Hey, I'm taking R. Kelly over Keith Sweat. The fuck?
Definitely.
I feel like I had to answer that question.
Yeah.
I ain't heard
Definitely
that.
R. Kelly.
I mean, R. Kelly a creep, but his music is fire.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat music back then. 90s Keith Sweat, bro.
I ain't gonna lie about it. I still play it.
You gotta be able to separate. Only one you can't separate now is that boy Ye. You can't separate him at this point.
Hold up, let's talk about it though.
Man,
let's talk
about it.
My nigga lost his mind. I'm a Gemini.
Before we even get to
And I'm
Kanye.
stuck with him through everything.
Before we even get to Kanye.
Okay. I thought you was talking about Ye.
The shit with R. Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Well, R. Kelly, I feel
I am
like...
not excusing him being a pedophile at all. No kind of way. If that's true. That's fucked up. I think it's something deeper to it, like somebody, like he need to give somebody some money or somebody that was really, really important in the media or something.
I mean, but they pointed out some facts though, like
they do the same thing to Diddy. I don't know.
And magically,
I mean, Tony
half
Bixby
the
is one of the people
cases
that you
magically.
need to see. I don't know. I feel like R. Kelly was doing something choppy, and then when it came to actual court, you can prosecute
you
somebody.
can't read,
and that's the hard part.
But you can't read.
But he can pay somebody to read for him, and then he still got
how long
out.
that worked on the deal.
And they gave this nigga a 30-pack. Like what? So shit.
What we talking about, Kanye?
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying a lot of stuff. He's saying a lot
Kanye
of
lost
shit.
his damn mind.
Yeah, he don't even seem like the same person. To be
He
honest.
got his streamers on held hostage, bro. He been going live for a week straight, bro. In a box, in a room just like this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A week straight.
Well, I don't know what's up, my nigga. Yeah, man. I mean,
I don't know what's going on with him.
So I just think he lost his mind. That's all.
For sure.
I think
I just
when you go to Hollywood for that long,
Yeah.
and you bipolar, then your mom passed away. I feel like that shit,
Jay
I feel like that shit fractured his ass.
Jay-Z, step in there, man. See what
Jay-Z ain't fucking with He was talking about Beyonce. That nigga Jay-Z done with him too.
Yeah.
Shit. But he a billionaire that they lost his mind. That's all I gotta say.
What can you say to a nigga that got $1 billion?
You can't say shit.
You can't say shit.
You can't he literally
He gonna look at you like, what the fuck? You see what you said to Spike? You said, nigga, what? You said, nigga, you ain't spend what, $5,000-$10,000 of your own money?
And that was in what, 2020 or 2015 or something?
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, so 2016 was the last year that
y'all remember the Yeezus
reality was reality.
I think that was the Yeezus album, didn't it? Oh, that was 2013 when Yeezus came out.
Yeah.
But he kind of painted the picture then. Like, that was the last of the real Ye.
I don't know. All right, well, Mike versus LeBron. Who we going, Jordan or Brown?
Another one. I'm gonna go,
Take Brown.
no. I'm gonna go Jordan.
My nigga Brown, I'm sorry.
But Brian did his thing. He did his thing.
How many pair of Jordans you on? You only said that because you got Jordans on. I know you got like 40 pairs, 80 pairs of Jordans.
I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, it's hard to compare Mike and... Did Mike come out of high school? No, he didn't. He went to college. LeBron came out of... went straight out of high school.
I think it was more or less the ownership. Like, I feel like if I would have saw Brian doing what he did to Kobe at 18, I would have been like, yo, I'm about to leverage every damn thing I got to make sure this man is about to get everything.
Yeah, I think,
coach.
Yep.
We had Ricky Davis. You know what I'm saying? We had what?
Yeah, Ricky Davis,
Bro,
Baron
like,
Davis.
what the fuck? We had
Miles
some
Davis.
losers. We put some of the worst talent around him. We got Sasha Pavlovich. Like, what?
Yep.
It's like, we did a bad
What's
job.
his nigga name? JJ Hickson. We had JJ Hickson. That shit crazy.
So you were traveling. Like, I know you've been to Vegas. I know you've been to Miami.
For
So
sure.
which one would you say had the better nightlife?
That's a hard question because they both do. But if I had to pick,
You gotta pick one.
Vegas.
You picking Vegas?
Yes.
Oh,
Vegas
so
will keep you
right.
up. Vegas will keep you up all night.
No, real.
And not only that, while you walking the strip,
Oh, that's a party.
the prostitution and all that shit is legal out
No, for
there.
real.
They'll hand you a card and be
Right,
like,
to get some ass cheeks. Right.
Not saying that I have.
No, my nigga who I was out there with, he literally left the room to go get some cheeks. Like, bro. I'm like, bro, you're wild.
And it's for the quick 40.
No, that's just like he got an escort. He spent like 300.
Okay.
But he like scrolling like it was Facebook, like picking a lady. I'm just like, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
they put it right in front of you. They have a magazine or like you said, they got it on your phone. You can you click the link and the girls will pop up. Who ready?
Yep.
Look, red light district. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Like history.
It's serious.
All right, in the city.
Yeah.
But Vegas, Vegas is definitely, adults playland.
You ain't never gonna want to go to sleep out there. I gotta drink a Red Bull to stay up.
No, I'm gonna have to. You hear me, Papa Molly? I'm sweating. You hear me?
Whoa.
All right, so what's up? You ready to dive back into the interview?
Yeah, man. We can do something light.
Some news out here that Dirk stole one of your songs, B?
Okay, so it was a Money Wall record.
Okay.
So when we dropped the Money Wall, it blew up in Chicago first.
Right.
Because our manager at the time, his name was Dwayne Holmes. God rest his soul, he passed away.
Okay.
He got it on WGCI and Power 92 out there in Chicago, and it was going. Like all the PDs had it. It was in all the mix shows, and out of nowhere, Dirk come with the Money Walk shit. And then we got the dancers, and then I seen the same dancers dancing his shit. So
Hold on, he took the same dancers from your video.
the same fucking dancers.
That's
He
nasty work.
He copied and pasted.
Hey, he like
The song was already out.
It was 3 months before.
It was months before.
So he tried to
came
take
out
the
with
grip as soon as it was still rolling.
He
He
got
tried
it
to run it and make his own version.
I don't even
That's
blame
nasty
him. I
work.
blame his label.
So you think it was pointed to them by him, by the label?
And that's
Of
a
course.
copy and paste
Yep.
situation with them anyway. They-
And not only that, we was going through. We was trying to figure out who we wanted to sign to anyway, because we had more than one offer, because the song was going. So I'm like, and then out of nowhere we hear the dancing like I got money. I'ma do the Money Walk. I said, ain't no way in hell. I said, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of sounded like a Chicago song.
Yeah, based off of this.
I know based off your song.
Based off
So why do you think the label told them to take it? It was like, oh, that's so hot.
It was
And
hot at the time.
Damn, you need to.
And then all the dancers.
I didn't realize the label say shit like that.
Yeah, they say some shit like if they already got an artist that's out and he need another single, they gonna see what's out that's about to start bubbling.
Okay.
And they gonna take it and build that and run with it.
Wow. Damn, bro. The fact that he took your same dancers give me the answer
the same fucking
that was intentional. That's nasty work.
That's diabolical.
And then so I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go get pay some more dancers to dance. You know, some dancers bigger than the dancers that's dancing his shit.
Right.
But I'm competing with a major record label. So I'm like, and it got to the point where people calling the radio station like, play Money Walk. Man, like by Lil Durk. No, nigga. Young Scratt, LOE.
That's crazy.
The Money Walk.
Right. The original, the only one. So, do you think you gonna take action or what's up? You gonna just let it be?
It's cool. It's water under the bridge now.
Saying like that, man. Durk really don't get that many spins as it is.
Oh yeah,
now.
he in the pen right now
You know what I'm
anyway.
saying?
He in the pen.
Sitting down for
Like he might be in the pen forever. Let the way the case they building on him.
Yeah.
Like shit. So not TikTok, X popular question or Twitter. I don't know which one you call it, but I call it Twitter still. But it started on Twitter. 1 versus 100. What's up? What you think? The one gorilla versus.
Oh, I see that. I see that.
So who winning? What's up? What you think?
I don't know. I didn't really. I only seen the one that somebody put up about Cleveland.
All right.
Somebody had posted a gorilla fighting a whole bunch of Cleveland niggas.
All I know is one gorilla is gonna fuck up 100 niggas. That's all.
For sure.
That's my opinion.
Y'all are smoking dope. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all are smoking
You
dope.
got a gorilla has 100 men strength.
Right, like, and their skin is fucking 5 inches thick. How you even gonna get through it?
Think about this.
You're not even gonna hurt them.
You know, it's people in sports that actually tackle big ass niggas all day.
So you think niggas gonna get to tackle a gorilla?
So think about this. You said 100.
Double hook smash.
You said 100. 100, right? So we take, let's say 48 linebackers, offense and defense. That's 48. So look, let's take 48 of them, right? We gonna take 48 hockey players.
You can take 50 Mike Tysons and 50 John Joneses, and it's still not gonna do nothing.
They ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. They get hit, but not like that.
Let me ask you this. Who's gonna be the first to go head up with the gorilla?
Right.
You got 100. You got 100.
Right, because
everybody gonna be like,
the first gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
The second one get in trouble. The first 15 is getting done.
We missing 2, right? DK Metcalf and George Pickens.
Man,
boom, there you go. That's your bait right there.
All
And
right,
you got, you know what I'm saying? The linebackers
because I'm sure you long-winded on this topic.
I am.
But they gonna lose.
I think
all
100 gonna
You
lose.
sound crazy as
Shit.
hell.
So,
anyway.
in other news,
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp is getting sued, $50 million lawsuit, 19-year-old woman. OnlyFans model. What's up, man? What you think about this, man? It's nasty work.
It's definitely nasty work. But we keep hearing about, Shannon Sharp and these female allegations and all the stuff that he doing in the bedroom. I think it's weird. I think it's mad weird that he's in this position, but he can't keep some of the stuff away from being online and not being smart enough to not.
He offered him $10 million to try to get it to try to stop it.
But the thing is, this would also.
If I'm OnlyFans model, I'm taking that $10 million.
This is also.
It's life changing money. That's life changing money. Now I'm waiting because now she at risk of losing the case and not having nothing.
Because the settlement, I don't know, depending on how powerful his lawyers are. But I know that Shannon lost some money too, though.
So think about it like this.
And some sponsorships.
The same Tony Bugsby that came after Deshaun Watson once he got his.
And Jay-Z.
Once they got their big contracts, because Jay-Z had some shit happen with the cannabis around the same time as Tony Busby's whole little, fabricated case, on top of being tied in with the Diddy shit. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Shannon Sharp is actually about to sign an extension with ESPN.
Right, for $100 million.
For $100 million. All right, what's the magic number with this nigga Tony Busby?
I guess it's $100 million. I just think you got to just be successful and outside. And got to be black.
Just think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Hit you with a rape lawsuit. Damn it.
No,
I bet enough money is on the way.
The only one he won out of the 4 I just mentioned was the Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
he only won 1 out of the 4, which is crazy.
Once they try you is the hard part, bro.
But that's the thing. This sleazeball is just, attacking black men for no reason.
He went after Diddy too, didn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said at the beginning when we first started.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I had to bring it back to, what you had said.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
We need to get him out of here.
Tony Busby, man.
Get that nigga out of
All
here.
right. So, what role does Faith play in your music career?
What role does what?
Faith?
Evans?
No, Faith.
No.
Are you religious?
Definitely. 100%. 100%. Everything.
Well, that was a good joke.
But for real. Everything that happens it's God. You know what I mean? Shout out to God for bringing me this far, letting me see what I've seen. You know, blessing me with the house, money, my manager here, everything. Like everything that happens is because of God. So definitely.
So do you go to church and stuff too, or
every now and then?
Okay, I'm trying to get back in church myself.
Yeah, but you can have church in your house.
I agree. It's wherever you gather. I mean, y'all go
watch it
disagree,
stream it.
But I'm trying to see that church. Something about that church family, man. Well, when me and Jordan we grew up in the church, and that church family hit different. I think that's why I don't go now.
Got it.
But
since we don't say the topic, but since we there, how has it been since losing your mom and still trying to push through this? Because I lost my dad to cancer too a couple years
ago. My condolences. Yeah,
I understand. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But how do you know what I'm saying? It's because it's never
easy. You just learn. It never gets easy. You just learn how to live with it because you can't go back and say, damn, you can't do anything. Once somebody passed away, you can't bring them back. As much as you want to, as bad as it hurt, you can't bring it back. So it's like how do you live with it now? And I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel my mom. Like when I'm just at home chilling, or if I'm playing the game, like a warm embrace will be behind me, and I know that's her. You know what I mean?
That's powerful.
Yeah. And I actually did another thing too. I had talked to a medium.
Really?
Yeah. That when I was working, I had talked to a medium. She had sat down next to me at my desk at work, and she just looked at me. I said, "Look, I know what you do." I said, "Don't do it." I said, if you are gonna do, if you are feeling something, I just want my mother to know I love her." She was like, "Well, she right here, she knows," and she said she wanted to tell you thank you for rubbing her hair in hospice.
Wow.
And she keeps mentioning blue eyes, and she wants you. She said it's a book on the kitchen table still at your dad's house that she wants you to read. I called my grandmother, and I said, "Grandma, is there a book on the kitchen table?" Called Blue Eyes, and she said, "Yeah, it's right here." I said, "Is it on the table?"
Hey,
and she said, "Yeah."
That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah,
that's
so
lit.
So I know she's still with me. That helped me out. That know that I can talk to her.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, that scared me. That would kind of scared me, bro.
What's your number? I got you.
That kind of would have scared the hell out of me. Y'all don't think so?
Yeah, her name is Dan. She got a shop. She got a shop in Cleveland Heights called Gateway to Peru.
I've seen this place. I know that Gateway to Peru.
That's right there.
I didn't realize that was a medium location.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's on Coventry, right?
You can schedule. Yeah, you can schedule sessions for her. Like if you got somebody that passed away, you want to talk to them.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
For her to mention that and for it to be factual, I mean, golly, I mean, that would have blew me back, huh?
Last thing she said was, "Oh, your mother wants you to fix the relationship with your dad. He can be stubborn." This lady don't know nothing about my family, nothing, and everything she's saying is 100% true.
She said you can be stubborn though. That's crazy.
Yeah, the last thing she said was, your mom said she gonna meet you at the gate.
Hey, that's solid.
There was some confirmation there.
Yeah.
Let me get my life on track, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to go through them gates, baby. You know what I'm saying? Factual.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what does your team do that people don't see?
Behind the scenes? Oh, just marketing. Definitely the marketing. They pick songs that I could be having the song that I want to do this one next, and they'll be like, "No, you want this one?
Right.
You want to do this one right here."
Okay.
They keep you level.
Yeah, and something Jazzy Faye told me. He said that Jazzy Faye told me they didn't like some of the records that you heard from Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne didn't like the records, but they ended up number one.
Anyway.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So when he told me that made me think. It's like it's not all about. It's not. You got a team for a reason.
Real shit.
They gonna tell you some shit. You just gotta listen. Just not be a hard-headed artist. And I could be a hard-headed artist.
So why stay independent when labels are calling?
Cause I want to be in control of I want to be in control of most things. Now, if it makes sense, I can do that. I would sign with a major, but I'd rather right for now just be independent. Especially me just leaving a group. I've been solo for almost about 2 years, and I'm finding my way. So I want to jump at the first two or three.
Real shit.
Okay.
Jump at the first
Well
one.
said.
You might be in a Jimmy Jam.
Yeah. Cause I had like when I ain't gonna lie to y'all, whenever we dive into that, I can tell y'all I had my own deal while we was in the group, I had got offered a deal, and it was a song I put out called Artist Ice, and people called it was $100,000 on the table.
Wow.
But I had to one of the people from the group wasn't letting it happen, and it just put a bad taste in my mouth. Then I got messed up. $100,000 on the table. Got messed up out of
I mean, what the hell happened?
I'm just one of the things that happened. It was like I had a like I said, the song Artist Ice. I had put that out, and I started getting offers.
Mm-hmm.
But in the group, people was looking like, man, but we a group. You know, it's all about. It's supposed to be about the group.
But they got this
door. It's a door opening right here. Let me go, and I can bring y'all.
That's selfishness, right?
Let me go, and I can bring y'all.
That's the whole point.
But the people got their hand out like, well, what about me? Somebody just can't come snatch it.
Nigga, let's pop.
Yeah, let's go.
What we talking about?
They got the mindset of a coach just can't come snatch a player from a different team and just.
Did he not watch the NBA?
Right.
I mean, shit. I don't know.
The door. I'm telling you, the door is wide open.
Was it a
All I
double
had
door?
It was a big door, wide open. But dude couldn't let me go, man. Dude couldn't let me go.
Damn, man, that's nasty work.
Yep.
Well, shit, it's gonna rotate.
Oh, for sure. We're doing that right now. Yeah.
So, what's the biggest lesson you've learned? Would you say that's the biggest lesson?
Yeah, just being in control of your being in control of your environment, being in control of your contract and everything else is the biggest lesson I learned, and not leave people to do. Don't leave. I'm gonna tell y'all artists something too. Don't let. If you're gonna sign to another artist, make sure you looking at the paperwork. Make sure that your BMI is getting registered right. Your songs is getting registered to BMI right or ASCAP. Don't 100% trust somebody else to do your paperwork and to give you money, because you don't know what's what. You expecting somebody that you've been with for,
especially when you can just type this shit in yourself.
It don't matter how long you've been cool with somebody. People don't really have your best interest.
Yeah, they hungry for opportunity to take. Always look at somebody sideways.
But they'll blind you with jewelry. People will blind you with small shit. Look at the numbers. Look at the paperwork. See what the song is bringing in. That's how you know.
It's funny you say that, man, because people really do get blinded by that flash first.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, shit, it's a test of who you are. Like, nigga, how disciplined you are, how focused you are.
First rabbit, shit. First scare, excuse me, yeah. So, what's your favorite city or to perform a recording?
My favorite
That's
city.
not Atlanta.
That's not Atlanta. I stay in Miami. Miami's nice.
Miami's
nice. I went
nice.
down there and recorded a few. We went to Flow Rider's studio.
Okay.
How nice was it?
Beautiful. It was just built. It wasn't finished.
Wow.
But it looked.
Flow Rider got heli bread.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like he just won that court case. Then he just won some court case. And
y'all like Snapple.
$200 million.
Flow Rider has a big,
which is crazy. The catalog is.
Flow Rider has a big music production studio.
And I like his name, Flow Rider. Florida was pretty clever. Like it was really clever.
Yeah. What's your favorite city to perform in?
My favorite city to perform in was Grand Rapids.
Michigan?
Yeah, we had opened up for YBN.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Michigan, though?
No, the crowd, it was a lot of love.
That's what's up.
It was a lot of love out there. It'll be the places where you don't think.
That's why I'm like,
even Iowa, going to Iowa. Like, it's love out there. You know
Iowa, huh?
Yeah.
I ain't never been out there.
They ain't not saying you probably got nothing out there, but that's just.
So when you go, it's like you bring the vibe because they don't see that.
Okay.
Real shit.
That's hard.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, what's your opinion on competition?
Say it again.
What's your opinion on competition?
I feel like confidence has no competition, so I got tons of confidence, so I don't.
You don't even worry.
I'm so confident I don't even see it because I don't be too much in going like. If you do see me like or comment on somebody's stuff, it's just because I saw it on my timeline. I don't go looking to see what somebody's doing. I don't be on people's pages like that. If I see it, it's on the timeline, and I'll show some love. Right. But I'm not really focused on what everybody else doing because I'm trying to concentrate on what I got.
You just kicked a free game for the pod today. I appreciate that. God damn, bro. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm happy you told me to chill on the button reactions. I'm like, you good? Because the board was
yeah, Jordan. I mean, you be going button crazy sometimes. I mean, shit, you be doing a lot over there.
I mean, sometimes when what I'm saying, truth be getting kicked, you just gotta.
So, what's your opinion on EPs versus singles versus albums?
Me and my manager had this talk. I wanted to put out an EP. And she said, no, she's like, you're putting out an album. She said, we got all this music to drop. And you making new songs, put the album out. So I said, all right, I'll put the album out. I would if it was my call, I would have put the EP out because I don't like giving songs away. Not saying give them away.
I mean, you give away game for free, bro. I mean, shit. What's the song?
So what I mean by that is you can put too much on an album and it can be overlooked.
Agreed.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Because it's 10 songs.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're right. I mean, the weekend dropped the album. It was like 25 songs.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm I'm only at 13.
Yeah, so if you drop an EP, they gonna really them 5 songs that they heard or 4 or 5 songs that they heard. They gonna keep doing it. You got 10 or more.
It's gonna be like
Agreed. I agree.
I'm gonna hate it. Yeah.
But you got that much music. I mean, how much music do you have? You live in the studio like that?
Yeah, we yeah.
Oh, you
I mean, shit, you might need to drop some projects.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm about to drop more. She got on me about the content. Like I said, every artist can do something more, and my thing is the content. So I'm gonna do more content. I ain't afraid to say it. Everybody got flaws. Everybody, I can do.
Well, we got the same flaw in common, bro. I'm gonna just keep it big.
Cool.
I do not do content. I should do content. I'm gonna get better at content.
Same here. Y'all gonna see
we're
more.
gonna get better at content.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jordan, you definitely get better at content. I'm on your ass.
Hey, look,
Do you like TikTok?
Yeah, I do TikTok.
Okay, so you like to do funny and
Oh yeah.
okay.
All of that. I'm gonna let y'all see some of the videos that I recently did.
And it's funny just because look, I'm actually getting more views, not say more views, but I'm getting more reeled in TikTok because they like the little samples and shit, the clips I post on TikTok more so than Instagram. It's
And I
like,
think
man,
I really think
TikTok, man, goddamn, TikTok is going.
I think that's the missing
make the
piece.
proper content.
Yeah, I think that's the missing piece. We gonna do that. Matter of fact, we gonna.
You know what you should start with? That dance, uptown, downtown.
I keep hearing about that.
Hey, bro. That nigga was at Casa that street doing it.
Just make sure Barry's not around.
Hey, bro.
We'll record you and put you on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the content we need. Okay, let's do it.
Collab.
We can do a collab.
We can do a collab today if you want.
Yeah, that's the content. That's the shit that go viral.
Hey, how funny.
Come on,
I can't dance, but I'll try, huh? So, all right. What's your live show strategy? Do you have one when it comes to performing?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the venue. If I'm doing a twerk song or if I'm doing might go viral or throw song, obviously I'm gonna have some dancers. But yeah, I just read the room. I read the crowd, and I just adapt.
So you say you do it on the fly? Not saying that, but you know what I'm saying. The adaptation only means you do it on the fly.
So most of the time I just do it on the fly. I just see what's what. And I'm supposed to. She don't like that because she want me to be prepared. But
no, you know what I'm saying. You gotta feel the vibes.
Yeah, because I be like, if it's a bunch of dudes in the crowd, I'm not gonna perform a twerk song.
No, it don't make no sense.
For what? Right. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from.
That would be crazy.
That's crazy.
And especially if I don't have a dancer and I'm telling people she might go viral.
Right.
Where's she?
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah. So that's low key. That's nasty.
But some dudes will do that. Some dudes don't know shit. They gonna get her. They gonna go, yeah, make that ass clap.
Because
ain't no girls here.
Because they got the preset
crowd
play,
like
they got the preset list. You know what I'm saying? They've been on tour for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? They've been used to doing these shows.
It's nasty work.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Not with me.
Yeah, hey, I feel you there. That's crazy though. That's like
That's totally bad marketing.
So, how do you build up with DJs in different cities to get them to play your music?
I seen like I went to New Music Mondays in Atlanta with if you can go to Atlanta, St. Louis, or Tennessee, they all got coalition DJs. I think it's a coalition Monday, coalition Tuesdays, and coalition New Music Thursdays.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a platform for artists to go and perform. So definitely tap in with the coalition DJs, the definition DJs. Tap in with the Shadyville DJs. It's tons of them.
Okay.
The core DJ. Shout out to the core DJ.
with the Shadyville DJ.
Oh, for sure.
You
For sure.
definitely in there. I gotta avoid the button press. That's why I overshot it. Yo.
Appreciate that.
So we can't hold you too long. So I'm gonna get you out of here on this. What's the top 5 things you can't live without?
Money, coochie, my phone,
Yeah.
my family, my kids.
Okay. Shit. It's love.
Real shit.
All right, well, shit. I'm sure they know where to follow you at, but let everybody know where to get your music.
I know, man. It's everything at Young Scratt, man. _Scratt. The Young's gonna be coming off soon, but I said
it's gonna be Scratt, huh?
It's just gonna everybody know me as Scratt anyway. Young was just something to put in front of Scratt for the, for the DSPs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody know me as Scratt anyway. So.
Real shit.
All right. Well, shit, you guys heard it here first. That's another episode of The Cotty.
Kick back.
And we'll see you next time, baby. You hear me?